This furball knows the joy of giving, is seeing the recipient absolutely thrive.
This is what your dog looks like when they're on their best behavior, but it's rare.
Every tuxedo cat is a sophisticated gentleman after all.
Eu tô no teu bico.
Ai, filho da puta!
Charging up before launch. Well, he technically opened it. When there's no sausage, you go vegetarian.
Stop.
Good girl, Pippi. Good boy, Dakota.
Kafayı yemiş bunlar kafayı.
In energy, effortlessly funny without even trying.
Oh my god!
Bang!
Kiddo can look adorable when understanding human, but downright hilarious when
Laying on the kitchen tile.
You want to get a bath? Want to get a bath? Come on, honey.
No!
this? What is this? Was this you?
Huh?
Let's just sit here and laugh about it. That wasn't cool, and I just thought it was important.
According to him, this meeting can wait. Attention can't.
Gino, Gino, vieni qua da me. Gino, meno rabbia, vieni qui. Gino.
Charlotte was trapped from the start. She just didn't realize it yet.
Just letting her smell the bed.
Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, MIT and the Way He Makes Me Feel Safe. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don't and oppose. Like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. Every morning begins the same way in our small house. The alarm rings, sunlight slowly slips through the curtains, and before I even open my eyes, I can feel MIT. He never barks to wake me up. He never jumps on the bed like the dogs in funny internet videos. Instead, MIT sits beside my bed and waits. I can sense his presence before I see him. A soft, steady breathing, the faint sound of his tail brushing against the floor whenever I move. When I finally open my eyes, he is always there. His ears lift slightly. His eyes shine. His tail begins to wag, not wildly, but gently, as if he is saying, "Good morning. I'm still here." There is something about that simple routine that makes my chest feel lighter. Life can be loud and rushed. Messages waiting to be answered. Work to be finished. Responsibilities stacked one on top of another. But MIT doesn't care about deadlines. He only cares that I open my eyes and greet the day. When I sit up, he stretches dramatically, as if he has been working all night guarding my dreams. Then he nudges my hand with his nose. It is his silent reminder, start slowly. I'm with you. We walk to the kitchen together. He follows close behind me, his tiny paws making soft tapping sounds on the floor. When I prepare breakfast, he sits patiently, watching every move as if I am performing a magic trick. Sometimes I talk to him about my plans for the day. Sometimes I complain about small worries. He listens. He doesn't interrupt. He doesn't judge. He doesn't try to fix anything. He just listens. And somehow that is enough. MIT has a way of making ordinary mornings feel safe. Not exciting, not extraordinary, just safe. And I have learned that safety, that quiet, steady feeling, is one of the greatest gifts anyone or any animal can give. By the time I step outside for our short morning walk, I already feel calmer. The world may be unpredictable, but MIT's loyalty is not. His small body walking beside me feels like a promise. No matter what happens today, I won't face it alone. That promise changes everything. The real magic of MIT doesn't appear during happy moments. It appears during difficult ones. There was a day not long ago when everything felt overwhelming. Work was heavy. A misunderstanding with a friend weighed on my heart. The sky outside looked gray, and my thoughts felt even grayer. I came home tired. Not the kind of tired that sleep can fix, but the kind that sits quietly inside your chest. MIT heard the door open. Usually, he greets me with bright energy, small circles around my legs, and an excited wagging tail. But that day, something was different. He ran to me as always, then paused. He looked up at my face. Dogs have a way of reading emotions better than we think. I didn't say anything, but MIT seemed to understand. Instead of jumping, he gently pressed his body against my leg. Just lean there. No noise. No demand. Just warmth. I sat down on the floor, and he climbed into my lap, resting his head against my chest. His heartbeat was steady, his breathing slow. In that quiet moment, something inside me softened. MIT didn't try to cheer me up with tricks. He didn't bring a toy. He didn't bark to distract me. He simply stayed. And that was exactly what I needed. We often think comfort must come in the form of big words or grand gestures. But MIT taught me that sometimes comfort is just presence. Real presence. Undivided attention. A warm body sitting beside you when you feel like the world is too much. As I stroked his fur, I realized something important. Animals love without conditions. MIT doesn't care if I succeed or fail. He doesn't measure my productivity. He doesn't compare me to anyone else. To him, I am enough. And when you are reminded that you are enough, exactly as you are, anxiety loses some of its power. After a while, I stood up. The problems were still there. The misunderstandings still needed to be solved. But I felt stronger. Not because anything changed outside, but because something shifted inside. MIT wagged his tail as if to say, "See, you can do this." That day, I understood that safety doesn't mean life has no problems. It means you have someone who stands beside you when problems come. MIT, with his small paws and soft eyes, became my quiet guardian, not of my house, but of my heart. In the evenings, when everything slows down, MIT becomes playful again. He runs after his toy, sometimes missing it completely and sliding across the floor in the most dramatic way. I laugh every time. He doesn't feel embarrassed. He doesn't replay the mistake in his head. He simply stands up, shakes his fur, and tries again. Watching him, I often think about how complicated humans make life. We overthink. We worry about what others think. We carry yesterday's mistakes into today. MIT doesn't. When he eats, he enjoys every bite. When he walks, he notices every leaf. When he rests, he truly rests. He lives fully in the present moment. And because of that, he is almost always at peace. Over time, MIT has changed me in quiet ways. I pause more often now. I breathe more deeply. I try to listen better, not just to people, but to silence. Most importantly, I have learned to treat him not just as a pet, but as a companion. I make sure he is comfortable. I pay attention to his health. I respect his needs. I understand that loving an animal is not only about receiving comfort. It is about giving care in return. The bond between humans and animals is not one-sided. It is built on responsibility, empathy, and kindness. MIT makes me feel safe, but I also make sure he feels safe. When it rains loudly, I sit beside him. When fireworks explode in the distance, I speak softly and hold him close. When he looks unsure, I reassure him. Because love is a circle, and in that circle, both sides grow. MIT's quiet presence has taught me that safety does not come from controlling the world. It comes from connection. In today's fast and demanding society, we often chase achievements, money, and recognition, believing they will bring peace. But true peace often lives in small, sincere moments. A shared walk, a gentle touch, a silent companion who listens without judgment. From MIT, I have learned 3 practical lessons for daily life. First, be present. When you are with someone, human or animal, give them your full attention. Put away distractions and truly see them. Second, offer comfort without trying to solve everything. Sometimes people simply need you to stay, not to fix. Third, build relationships based on care and responsibility. If you choose to love an animal, commit to protecting and respecting its well-being. The relationship between humans and animals reminds us that kindness is universal. When we treat animals with empathy, we strengthen our ability to treat people the same way. In a noisy world, we can choose to become like MIT, steady, gentle, and loyal, creating small spaces of safety wherever we go.